I'm gonna tear the wood off the deck. I ordered the axle already. This axle's welded in from one of my repairs like years ago. I'll bring my torch this thing off, and then put a new axle on. Cool, let's get all these fasteners cut off, and then I can sand down the place where I need to put the new boards and new fasteners. Tightening down the tilt latching mechanism. Should probably get this cylinder serviced. I don't even think it has fluid left in it, so we'll take that down. Bring out the Fat Boy trailers, have them service it up. There we go, tight. And let's chop all these things off. One pin is out, other pin is out. All right, I forgot my circular saw, but I'll come back up, cut that down, throw it in the dumpster. We're back at the tilt bed. I'm taking all the hydraulic lines off. I'm gonna measure out the one pin for this, order in a pin, and start tearing down just overall. Let's get to it. Slowly but surely getting all of them disconnected. And we cut. All hydraulic is off. Let's take this stuff off. These hub and drums should still be good. There's no magnet surface. Oh. Yeah, everything's good. Let's get these off, 9/16. And I have hydraulic lines already disconnected. And passenger side front. Drum is still good, so I just need to do electric backing plates. And this front axle's coming off, but I'm gonna run all new wiring. I don't have the axle in yet, but it is ordered. The 7-way terminal box is all the way on the driver's side towards the rear of the trailer. I need to run the breakaway all the way back here. That's gonna be the brake circuit. So I just run from here to all 4 of these. I think that's what I'll do today. So I need to figure out the best way to run that charge line up to the breakaway kit. All right, we're just gonna run it the same way they had the hydraulic lines run. I got wiring going in. It's gonna tee into this area right here. I'm not gonna wire anything to the front axle because that's coming off. Got wiring going across the axle, and then it's gonna split here and go to the passenger side. I'm not gonna run anything here yet. We're kind of just roughing it in. But I am almost out of zip ties. I need to make a run to get some zip ties. And electric brake going on. There we go. Driver's side rear. Driver's side rear backing plate going on. Wiring is not smashed. I got the rear hub and drums off. Gonna clean them, put new bearings, new races in, and change the grease out. Bearings are packed, new races are in the hubs. Let's get some grease inside the hubs, put the bearings in. Seals are 2 1/4. Seals are in and our bearings are in. I got everything packed, new washer, new spindle nut, new retainer, new dust cap. Let's get them on. 50. Hand tight, back off a little bit. Passenger side rear, retainer verified. 50. Back off, tight. Driver's side rear, retainer is verified. I get tires and wheels back on. I'm racing rain right now, but I got the rear axle serviced and I got wiring run. All right, we're done for the day on this. I got measurements for the deck so I can get wood for this thing. I ran new wiring across the main frame as I'm wiring up all the electric brakes. This day's done. Look how cute this little torch is. Should have used a torch a long time ago. That was way easier. Passenger side's off. Let's torch driver's side off. I'm gonna measure the front of the driver's side and the rear axle to the back of this, and then do the same on the passenger side, and then we'll double check square on everything. 22.5. We'll go to the other side and make it 22.5. 22.5. finish off the passenger side. Since we're changing this to electric brakes, I'm going to weld out this actuator. Just gonna cut off a piece of 3-inch quarter, shove it in the side and weld it up. Little tabs are cut. Cool, tabs are cut. Let's start tacking and welding. Passenger side's welded, driver side's welded. That's all locked out. Let's paint it black. I got wiring done. I had to run new 7-way all the way down the trailer to the terminal box into the back. I got the breakaway installed on the front. Breakaway switch is roughed on. Everything is rough right now. I'm just checking function. Oh, and I just noticed that I wired over the top instead of the bottom. Well, I gotta wire a little terminal. That sucks. Darn it. Well, wiring's going into the box. The function did function, but now I need to cut it and redo it. Went underneath the crossbar this time. Silly guy. Wiring to the rear is done. I tested the brake circuit. I'm getting good brake circuit back here. I had to run 2 wires from the front for the breakaway. So I've got power coming in here, power coming back out for charging the breakaway, and I have 1 more line going into the brake circuit, so when the breakaway switch gets pulled, it activates the brake circuit. The ground for the breakaway is on the front, mounted to the frame. I know everything works. I'm gonna start putting the backing plates on the front axle. Rear driver's side is wired in. I'm gonna do passenger side rear. Rear passenger side is nice and wired. The front passenger side brake on now and wired up. My plan is to have all the brakes wired up so I can come back tomorrow and put the deck on. Passenger side's on. Passenger side front is on. Wiring always takes forever. This is starting to look a little better. I am swapping this over to electric from hydraulic. So I had to run all new brake lines, zip tie, shrink wrap. Everything goes into that 7-way terminal box there. And then that side is all zip tied and shrink wrap over there. That side's done. I just need to put the brake on the driver's side front. Electric brakes are wired up now. That's a little darker now, but all the wiring's done. Let's do a walkthrough, make sure the wiring is working and functioning correctly. I'll do left turn, right turn, marker lights. As always, IPA Tools 4105. Only thing blinking is reverse lights. There is no reverse lights on this trailer. Marker lights are on. Marker lights are on. We maybe have a little connection issue on those, but at least we know the circuit is working. Yep, just the fronts need to be plugged in most likely. Driver's side marker lights are good. Left turn's on and working. Looks like we have 2 marker lights working in here. Right turn's on and working. And marker lights down passenger side are functioning and working. Let's check charge line for the breakaway. Charge line is working on the breakaway. And I'll do a function check for the brakes tomorrow. I'm gonna come up, I need to do some more welding on this thing. There's some cracks on the frame. And then probably Thursday I'll come back and redeck the whole thing. I'm on to the next. Got a hinge bolt that I need to change out. If I hold that wrench there, it'll probably fall off, but we're trying this anyway. Yeah, it worked about as well as I thought it would. It's legit not coming off. That's wild. Torch. The hole is still round. New hinge bolt's on. Yeah, this little guy was on there. That is not the right bolt. Got a little sectional weld that's broken right here. Let's burr this out. Yeah, that's ready for a little fillet weld. And that's ready for a little fillet weld. And I got welds that are broken on the fender. I'm gonna weld all those up. Every single one of the welds is broken, even on this side. Every single one of the welds are broken. Being held on by this though. But let's get this section cleaned up, weld it out, and then I'm pretty much done with the welding portion of this trailer. Let's get this stuff welded out. Well, I didn't hit record, but I welded the whole top out. Now I have to weld the main cross member here. Rebuilding the hubs. Races are out. These Mayhew Pro race punches are really nice. These hubs are perfectly good. They were on hydraulic brakes, so your magnet surface is perfectly flat, brake surface is perfectly flat. I'm gonna hit it with a wire wheel. Race pounders are out. And let's pack bearings. Bearings are packed. Inner bearings are in, seals are 2 1/4. Seals are in. $50. I backed off spindle, hand tied it. I got cotter pin in. Cotter pin is verified, passenger side front. Adjust it all the way up until you can't spin it. Can't spin. Back it off. Slightly rubbing on the drum. Passenger side front is done. Driver's side front, 50. Backed off, hand tight, cage over the top. Driver's side front, cotter pin is verified. Never need dust cap pounders. This one is a 579-1421. You can get them on brakesfortrailers.com. Code Allred5, get you 5% off. And adjusting brakes till I can't spin, cannot spin. Back it off, slightly rubbing on the brakes. I already packed these hubs, put new brakes on a while ago. They are slightly rubbing. But passenger side rear, free spinning, passenger side front, free spinning. Brakes are on, locked up, brakes are off. Free spinning, driver side's good, passenger side rear, free spinning, passenger side front, free spinning. Brakes are on, locked up, brakes are on, locked up, brakes are off, back to free spinning, back to free spinning. Brakes work. Let's confirm breakaway works. Breakaway pin is out, passenger side front, locked up, breakaway is working it seems. Breakaway pin is back in, passenger side front, back to free spinning. Breakaway system works. All brakes work, all brakes are adjusted. All lights are working, just needed to plug them in. Front is on and working now, and the rear just had a plug missing. Now all 3 marker lights on the rear are working. All lights work, all brakes work, almost done. And torquing lug nuts. All lug nuts torqued. Back of the tilt, I got new wood for decking, but I do need to cut it down. Currently installing the dampener. Fat Boy Trailers rebuilt it for me. Thank you, Fat Boy. We got cotter pins going in. One is in. Front cotter pin verified. Rear is bent. Rear cotter pin verified. We're good, we're good. Now let's load the wood onto the trailer deck. And we're gonna cut these down to 14 feet. I'm gonna mark all these, cut 2 feet off these boards. I might have to rip one board all the way down. That's not the straightest board I have. What's the straightest board? We're gonna rip this one at 5.5 all the way down, and then we're gonna cut this one at 2 feet. All right, let's rip a board at 5 3/4, and then we can shove it in. I read the speed square right. Let's rip it. The cross members that we need to put in, we'll go here. I'm gonna go here. We'll go here, here, and here. Do the same thing on the other side. Do a little TP method. Boom. Nice and tight, boards are in. Yeah, I don't have a pencil, so it's gonna be a Sharpie. Well, it's gonna be a Marksall pen, but there's equipment going on this, so it ain't finished carpentry. All cross members are marked, wood floor is in. Let's start hitting screws. Last screw. This trailer's done. All right, was just gonna swap out the safety chain hook for this. The safety chains themselves are really worn down. I'm gonna change them out. Good, long enough. Let's do the other side. New safety chains are on. Yeah, let's clean off the deck. That's a nice deck. Well, let's do the rundown on this tilt bed. Finally got it done. One new axle on the front, swapped everything from hydraulic to electric brakes, welded up the front actuator because we don't need it anymore. 2 new safety chains, 1 new breakaway kit. I tightened up his lock on his tilt bed, so it works now. It was a little floppy. Fat Boy Trailers did a rebuild on the cylinder underneath. All new deck I got from Barry Lumber. I put 2 fasteners in the front and the rear, and then singles all the way down in the middle. I usually like to do that. All lights and wiring work on this trailer. Brakes work, brakes are adjusted. New bearings, new seals, new grease. It did not need new hubs at all. Hubs were totally fine. Now this trailer's done. It can go back to work, and I'm on to the next.